Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Soames coming to you for episode 2 of the TBI Diaries, sharing a little bit more about what it's like to live life after a traumatic brain injury, especially for someone who's on the higher functioning level like I am. So, one of the biggest challenges that I've experienced is a lack of energy, and part of that's from uh, basically hormonal changes because of pituitary damage. So my adrenals can't put out enough cortisol to kind of boost me up in the morning. And then, even despite taking medication and supplements to help with that, and my hypothyroidism as a result as well, I still have a lot of fatigue. And I come to you live, or basically from my couch, being completely just raw and myself in the mornings because this is where I spend a lot of time. I have spent a lot more time than I ever anticipated or that I ever wanted to on my couch in the last near 4 years. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things that has impacted my life the most. My capacity to be as outgoing and social and just kind of out in the world has definitely decreased, and not because a lack of interest or desire to be with people or to do things. It's more just I can't. Like, I just don't have it in me. Especially by the end of the week. Today is Friday. I am just kind of mentally done. I teach and work with clients Monday through Thursday, and that's all I've got. I need the 3 days to actually kind of recoup and take care of myself in order to do it all again next week. And I'm so grateful and blessed to actually absolutely love what I do as a structural integrator and yoga instructor. It fills me up so much and actually gives me energy, but at the same time, it's mentally taxing. And one thing that people with TBIs live with is neural fatigue. So our brains have to work a little bit harder to kind of make up for deficiencies where there's been damage. So it takes more work on the part of our brains, on the part of our bodies. And so if we spend time with people, if we are working or doing other things that take a lot of brain energy, like we get to a point where we're just done and we just shut down. Oftentimes in the morning, I sit here on the couch with my cat in my lap, and he's actually. There's my dog, and there is my beautiful and large cat who's sitting on my lap. I sit here in silence on the couch and just wait till I have enough energy to really get going with my day. Can I actually make myself get up and do things? Yes, I can. I can be places if I need to be. But I find if I do that very much, I crash even harder and much sooner. So I share this again, not because I want sympathy. I am not ill. And I don't want to be treated differently. I don't think anybody with any kind of, condition wants to be treated differently. I share these things because I want people to understand that people who live with depression, other mental health challenges, TBIs, autoimmune diseases, and other kind of unseen things that to the outside world we appear fine, right? We appear totally normal. So why is it that maybe I have to back out of your party or skip out on something, or it takes me a while to contact you back after you sent me a text or a phone call? It's because sometimes I just need to turn my brain off. And I think the more that I convey that to people in my circles, the better understanding people have of the things that I do and how I take care of myself and how I need to take care of myself. And it's been really tough at times because I've missed out on family events, I've missed out on weddings, I've missed out on parties, and it's unfortunate, but at the same time, like, it's what I gotta do for me. And so I think the more that people understand that, the more, I think, compassionate we can be towards other people who maybe struggle with things that, again, maybe we don't fully understand. But the more that we start to have these conversations and share, the more that people actually go, oh, so it wasn't a personal thing that she decided not to come to my event. It was like, oh, okay, she's taking care of herself. And yeah, it's disappointing for me too. But ultimately, if I don't do my life this way, if I don't take care of myself, then I'm not going to be the best practitioner or teacher or any other hat that I wear. So it is all about self-care. My friend Stacy Fisher Gunn with Living Up is all about that, and learned a lot from her, and just other people I know who also live with chronic things. So coming to you just to let you know that life isn't over with a traumatic brain injury, with a chronic illness, or other challenges that you may experience. Life may change, but it's certainly not over. And my goal in sharing a bit about my story is to help people feel not so alone, to create better understanding between our families, our practitioners, our communities, and really the general public about what actually happens for a lot of us. That's about 3 million people who get diagnosed with brain injuries every year, but a whole host of other people who also have invisible scars, which you likely do too. So I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again for the next episode of the TBI Diaries. Take care.